What's good, YouTube family? I'm back. So this video is for my ladies. Ladies, I got a bone to pick with us as a collective, especially black ladies. You know, I'm a black woman, so of course I'm typically speaking to black women first, you know, not to leave anyone out, but we have our own shit. We have our own set of problems to deal with. And ladies, we are out here just wrong. Just to put it simply, we're out here wrong. You know, check out this clip of these hoes speaking. Let's go.
You do the boyfriends. I don't
do boyfriends.
I don't do the boyfriends.
So what you do?
One night stands. I just said that.
I don't like commitment. I don't do no motherfucking relationship.
You don't do relationship?
Nah, that shit dead for the motherfucking bird.
I'm not the marrying type. I don't do marriage.
So these women are like talking about how they don't need a man or how they don't do relationships. And I don't know if you guys have been to the gas station lately. I'm not sure if you ladies have been to the grocery store lately. I'm not sure if you've been shopping lately. But the price of everything is going up. Inflation is through the roof. I know a lot of women were having issues just getting Similac to their babies, right? So we got food shortages, water shortages next, and inflation. So looks like we're headed towards another depression, right? But back in the day, in the 20s, when we had a Great Depression, we had families. Now we just got baby daddies and shit. And the majority of these women are out here talking about how they don't need a man. And ladies, let me tell you something. We're about to get to the point where we realize how much we need our men. I'm not trying to preach. I kind of want to just talk about how I woke up and realized the value of men. But we're about to get to the point where we need our men. Like, I know some of y'all women is muscular and masculine as hell, and y'all probably can take on a man, but it's going to get to the point where, right, we got food shortages, water shortages. It's going to be goons at your house talking about, and you're like, who is it? And they like, it's just us and the guns. And what are you going to do then? Where's your protection? You know? Some of y'all women, like I said, y'all are masculine. Y'all like to fight and shit. So y'all might be able to take on a man. But to be honest, I don't feel that women are really a match for a man physically. And what are you going to do when it's 2 or 3 men? Talking about it's just us and the guns. Give us your food. We're taking your kids' bikes. You know what I mean? Where is your protection? So we're going to get to the point where we need our men. And women have... modern Western women have created like this unrealistic idea of like what a man is supposed to be for them. I think it's due to music, society, and probably the way like we were brought up. I know for me, speaking personally, right, my mom, and just think about how fucked up this is. My mom used to say, she used to tell us this. The only reason I got with y'all daddy is because she used to say y'all daddy was a lame. The only reason I got with him is because he just gotten a settlement check. So my mom also only really dated like some of the biggest drug dealers in our little town, right? So my whole life, I thought the value of a man was just what was in his bank account, what was in his pocket. And in 2017, these hornets are out here heavy, and they pissed off because I keep knocking their houses down, so they attacking me. So if y'all see me like, you know, I'm fighting back out here. I be fighting with my hair too, which is the beauty of having locks. But yeah, I started like in 2017, kind of started waking up to like, no, the value of a man is in a lot more than what he can provide financially. Oh, great if a man is and can be and should be a financial provider, but there's so much more to a man. You know what I mean? It's like we're about to get to the point where you're going to need a man that can hunt or fish or garden Like, those are going to be valuable traits in a man. You're going to need a man who knows how to fight and shoot and protect and can carry a gun or has a gun or at least knows how to shoot a gun, even if he's carrying it illegally. But somebody who can protect you, because I'm telling you, they're going to be at your door talking about it's just us and the guns. And it's like, what are you going to do? You're no match for a man. Physically, spiritually, ladies, we have that on lock. We shut it down when it comes to the spiritual aspect of things. But this material plane, you know, men are stronger than us physically. It just is what it is. It's genetics. It's not, you know, me putting a man above us, because I'm not with that. You know, I'm a spiritual woman. You have a lot of so-called spiritual men who embrace spirituality, right? And except for the part where it comes to men and women being equal, right? You have a lot of spiritual men who still want to follow the biblical aspect of relationships where a man is above a woman, which to me is bullshit. You know, if I spend my whole existence as a woman just doing whatever you want me to do, well, then I've wasted a lifetime. You know what I mean? So I'm not necessarily talking about that, but I'm saying, like, for me, I'm a spiritual woman, right? What I value in a man is that he's a spiritual man, right? Can he protect me? Can he procure food for our family? You know what I mean? These are going to be the things that matter. And we're getting to the point too, when we start going into this depression, you know, you're going to have like people living on top of each other or living with each other. You know, it might be 5 or 6 people you have to go live with, you know, in a household with 5 and 6 other adults. Like it's, I know you see it. I know you see it. So it's like, do you really want to be in a house full of women? Like, a lot of people were raised like that, where it was you or growing up, it was like you and your aunts, and the only men that were around were the children. You know, there were no men in the house. So by design too, right? Because our men were forced out of the house because women were looking for a check. So the government said, hey, get rid of the man and we'll give you a check. And a lot of women did that. I know my mother did, right? And we are dealing with the consequences of that right now. So ladies, you better start trying to procure a man. You better start locking down a man, and you may have to retrain your brain on what is valuable in a man, or what, sorry, I'm hearing hornets, or what you find valuable in a man. It's not just all in his pocket. Like, women are just so unrealistic. And then I'll see women, there's women that are like 100 pounds overweight, but they got this laundry list, you know, of things that a man needs to be. Oh, he's got to have this much money. He's got to drive this type of car. He's got to have good sex. He's got to have a big D. He's got to do this. He's got to be that. He can't be this. He can't be that. But what do you bring to the table? I challenge you. Write down your laundry list, right? Write down your laundry list of all the things that you want or expect your man to be. Then next to that list, and you can't include sex, cooking, or cleaning, because that's the first thing you hear a woman say. Oh, I got good coochie and I cook and clean. Okay. First of all, every woman has a vagina. Yours is probably not that spectacular. Sorry. And cooking and cleaning is easy. Men can do that for themselves. And if not, they got Postmates and shit now. They don't need you to cook. So what else do you bring to the table? Are you peaceful? Do you garden? Are you propelling him forward? You know what I mean? Most women can't even be a man's peace. And that's one of the most basic things that they want. Peace, respect. Somebody that's not always yapping and has all these expectations and demands. So ladies, it's time to retrain this. Like, who the hell do we think we are? Our mothers, society, the music, the TV shows. Like, my daughter is 11, right? She's been watching like Tia and Tamara and like the Fresh Prince old shows. And as I'm watching it as an adult, I'm saying, man, I'm really seeing how they groomed us. They just groomed the Fresh Prince. He had a new girl on almost every show. Like, they groomed our men to be whores. And they groomed women to think that we don't need men and it's all about this independence. But we're a collective. In the Great Depression, again, they had families. We don't even have families anymore. You got several baby daddies, like, even that, make peace with your children's fathers. Why are you arguing with them all the time and causing them hell and giving them a hard time? Because they might be the ones who you have to run to for aid when shit goes south. When I was looking for a house, y'all know I recently moved off grid, right? When I was looking for a house, one of the states I was looking in was Georgia. And me and my daughter's father are in such a great place that I was able to go stay with him and his girlfriend while I looked for a house, which saved me money. It was great. But not only that, I got a chance to know the woman who's around my child when she's not with me. And we had an amazing time. We smoked and laughed together. We vibed out and listened to music. Like, it was just good vibrations. She's a healer like me. And we had an amazing time. And it's to the point now where I text her and check on her. I text her and see how she's doing. And she does the same for me. And she sends me pictures of her daughter. And I send pictures of Callie. And it's love. And I had to tell them, I said, most people aren't even mature enough to do what we're doing right now. It's time to grow up. It's time to stop being bitches. It's time to stop thinking that the world revolves around you. Again, what do you bring to the table? And don't say I cook, clean, and have good sex, because that's nothing. That's not even valuable to a man these days. So if you take all that off your list, what else do you bring to the table, ladies? A lot of y'all are overweight with this crazy list of things. You overweight, but you want your man to be fit and have a sexy body. You don't cook or clean, but you want him to provide. What are we thinking? And I'm not trying to preach. But I want our women to wake up, because we're going to get to the point. I mean, we're here. We're at the point where we need these men. I mean, just look up the statistics of how children turn out in single mother homes versus how they turn out when there's a man in the home. The statistics are crazy. It's like 18 times more likely to have a child under the age of 18. It's like just crazy. 24 times more likely to go to jail. It's crazy. These men are valuable, and there's so many good men out here, but me too. We've been basically brainwashed to find our men not valuable. And this whole thing with getting our men out of the household, do you really think the attack is on the black man, black woman? The attack is on you. Because if we can get your protector out, well, we can have our way with you. So you've been bamboozled. You've been tricked. And you've been lied to. And you've been misled. So I kind of started to wake up to this around 2017. I read this amazing book. I implore you all to read this book. It's called Man Leads, Woman Follows, Everyone Wins. If you have a problem with the title, just stay single. Amazing book, okay? Even if you have a partner, I think, you should read this book with your partner, because it basically breaks down what a man needs to be and what he needs from a woman. And then it breaks down what a woman needs to be to a man and what she needs to, or what a woman needs from a man, and then what she needs to provide to a man. So, ladies, shit is about to hit the fan. We're going to need these men. I know you might still think you don't need one. And for those who want to stay asleep, you know what I mean? For those who are like these women that were in the clip, stay single. Y'all are probably going to be begging when shit gets bad. You're going to be begging for that man. Y'all be talking about, I could never be polygamous. Y'all might be begging for polygamy in the next 2 years. If things keep going the way that they're going and these prices and stuff keep going up, like, you're going to need some collaboration. You're going to need more than one income in the household. You're going to need protection in your household. You're going to need, a man with sexual discipline. Like, a lot of the men who do find value in their pockets are not sexually disciplined. You know what I mean? Like, I've dated millionaires and I found that they didn't really have anything else on the list of things that I found valuable as a woman. Like, I'm a spiritual woman. What can I do with a man who's not spiritual? You know what I mean? But society said, get a man with a bag. So here I found myself dating a man with a bag, but he didn't feed my spirit. So, ladies, just consider it that you've been bamboozled and that you're going to need a man soon. And that maybe your expectations are a little high. Like, what type of table do you bring? Do you have a table? Like, I'm a table. Like, what are you bringing? I know, I'll talk to men who they work and their girls stay at home, but they can't come home to a clean house. Ladies, what are you doing? What are we doing? So this is just, I don't want to say a warning, but this is just a wake-up call. How about that? This is a wake-up call that we're going towards a depression. And men are valuable and we're going to need them. So start healing the relationships with the men, your children's fathers in your lives. And start looking for a man that has real value, not the value that BET told you, was valuable in a man. And that's all I have for y'all. This is a new channel. So please hit the subscribe button because I'm going to be talking real like this. So this is my channel for that. And if you got anything out of this video, a lot of y'all might dislike this video. Like, who this bitch ain't shit. So a lot of y'all might dislike this video. But ladies, if you like this video, like this video. Men too, hit the like button and share it with somebody that needs to hear it. Because a lot of people don't want to hear this message, but a lot of us need to hear it. So subscribe, and that's all I really got for y'all. Peace.